Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3. So I've definitely established the loot bags are way too OP. As you can see, I have armor. I have all kinds of armor. And then on top of that, we have more armor in here. And the thing is, I haven't even opened the legendary bags. I actually saved all of those to open with you guys. So I've got all these legendary bags. I've got mega loot cases, epic loot cases, and then the loot chest from last episode. And it is just absolutely insane. And then, of course, you end up with a whole bunch of crap as well. It's like, oh my gosh, there is so much stuff. I've spent pretty much all day just grinding. I've been working on getting a whole bunch of stone. I've been working on getting a whole bunch of wood. If we come up here, I've got all this oak, and I've got all this dark oak, spruce. Down here, I did. Come to find out, the acacia and the birch, they don't seem to like having these blocks up here. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have too many of those. And the jungle, I had a whole bunch more of the jungle wood, but I've been using that in order to create the charcoal. I still got some more left in here. Yeah, I've got about 2.5 stacks still left. So, in between, I'd pop up, let the trees grow. I'd do, some cobble. I go kill some monsters and stuff like that. And then this is what I have left over from that. So I wanted to open these up with you guys. So let's go ahead and start off with the loot chest that we had from last time. Artifact loot bag. Okay. Compass. Ooh, and a desert acacia sapling. That could be interesting. Let's put this in here. Yeah, and then I ended up getting these two also in some loot bags. And then we also have pumpkin and melon seeds and giga pickle seeds. So, and I found out, because the next thing we really need to do is we need to figure out food. We can make seeds from wheat. So, I've got all this wheat. And then I've got these here, and then the giga pickle seeds, and then I've got some potatoes from some zombies. So the next island that we build definitely has to be a food island, because I'm down to apples. I've run out of fish, because I haven't been doing a whole bunch, any more fishing or anything like that. But we've got the seaweed, we've got the wheat, we've got the pickles, the melons, the pumpkins. So that is going to be absolutely fantastic. And then with the wheat, we can end up using the wheat in order to turn those into the, I forgot what they're called. The bone meal type things. So let's see. Let's go uses. See if we can find them, somewhere. Oh, these guys. Plant matters. Because these, if we use 4 of these in this, we end up getting dirt, which is absolutely fantastic. And I found out you don't have to have a solid block up here. You can use a trapdoor. But when we upgrade, we're going to need, there's going to be the block up here. So for now, this is definitely working. Super happy because I'm already up to 28 dirts, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and drop this off so we can open up these guys. And I think it's best if you have only one in your hand. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Huh. Interesting. What do we got? Balance tool. Levitates enemy for 2 seconds on hit. Withers enemy for 1 second on hit. Not all that helpful. Though it does do 11.92 damage per second. Oh, wow. This one does 21.98. I like that one. And this one provides jump 1. We've already got both of our ring slots taken up. Though I really don't need the lava charm, but this has been really helpful because that allows me to basically run around the base area without actually running. All right, so those are interesting. Let's go ahead and open these up. So we've got boots and a bow. Bow is a long bow. Interesting. And then this is increases health by 4. Oh, it does. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and eat so we can fill that up. Of course, this is going to take forever because it only gives you a half a heart. Or a half a haunch, I should say, not half a heart. Ah, nope, nope. Not this side. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the armor up here. Weapons. And I guess this would be an armor. I'm going to need to do something with all these leather boots. I really am. Alright, so let's open these guys up and see what kind of stuff we get. Okay, so fire bucket, a shovel kit, and a golden apple. Okay, I'm thinking the epic ones might actually be better. So if you guys know, is the epic ones better or the legendary? I would have figured that the legendary ones would have been better. I mean, to me, epic is better than legendary, but I mean, that's just me. All right, let's see if we can drop any of this stuff off. We definitely have a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, weapons, tools. Wait, yep, okay, tool, slime cube. What do you use a slime cube? Slime to spawn in it. Ooh, oh, that's going to be helpful. Because then we can actually create a slime chunk and start farming slime. That is extremely important. So let's put this down here in the food one. That is going to come in extremely helpful because that's going to allow us to have slimes, which I haven't had a chance to get yet. So let's go ahead and open this one. All right, cool. Ooh, void tier. Keeps almost unlimited amount of one item type. Never seen that one before. More oak saplings. Ambrosia. Ooh, that's a food. Okay, so maybe these are better. So vial with a shulker in it. Okay, so we have a shulker. That's interesting. I don't know what to do with him. That's, yeah, okay, and the arc furnace, we've already got one of those. And then I know we've already got one of the angelic ones before. Ambrosia is a food. So, keep clicking on the sign. So let's put the food down here. And then we've run out of room on our armor. So I guess we're turning this one into armor. And yes, I know it is completely and totally just random the way I'm doing these right now. Because for one, as soon as we get done opening these, I'm going to take you guys upstairs and show you oh, we got another slime cube. Okay. Because what I have built is not going to stay put. Wow, we've got those ender staffs. Oh, we can get another epic one. All right. Is that okay? That's all of them. Okay, sweet. And then we've got another epic mega loot case. What do we get? Ooh, what is that? That is a wind. Speed 2 and jump 1. So that is actually better. But I don't necessarily know if I want jump 1. I mean, we'll try it out, I guess. But cool. So we've got all kinds of stuff. And I've gotten so many of these ender staffs. And I don't even, I don't have really any way of getting ender pearls all that well right now. Other than in the mob farm, which we have downstairs. And I did work on that a little bit. Ooh, leech 4. I'm assuming that grabs the life out of critters. Not armor, we want miscellaneous. Here we go. Miscellaneous. And then we've got extra arrows. Here we go. All right. So let's go ahead and go up our stairs. So this was the island that I had built before. But if you notice, there's snow. And this has become somewhat of a problem. Because this half of the island, it just rains. This half of the island, it snows. So not happy about that at all. And then it snows all over the place over here. Because I ended up building some place that's not going to catch on fire over here. So this is our cobble generator. I closed everything off because, of course, the water is freezing. I had to do the same thing over here because these would just turn into blocks of ice. So this is not a good location for an island. So it's one of the reasons why this just kind of stops and goes, yeah. So, but let's go ahead and go down here. I want to show you guys what I did with the mob farm before I get to work on some other things. So if we come down here, as you can see, there are now 4 sides to it. Those bats with the statue bats, because they have thorns, I was trying very hard not to fall off. And this right here, this design allows me to not fall off, and it also gives more space for mobs to actually spawn, which is really awesome. And then I also found out we have wither witches, and their cats spawn on top of these and not inside the actual spawning platforms. So yeah, it gets a little dangerous down here sometimes, especially if one of the wither witches decides to come. It's one of the reasons why I keep a bow on me now, because then I can just shoot them off the platform and I don't have to worry about them turning into big bad kitties, because they turn into them as they're falling off into the void, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, the island that I built to, I am not happy with the design that I had done. I started building it, and I got it all done, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know, I could start looking at, you know, possibly making a propeller and stuff like that. But then looking at it, it's like, you know, it kind of looks like the little thing that Bowser flies around in, and no, not having it. So I'm going to have to come up with a different design, and then especially with the fact that I have the stone, I might end up trying a different design for the islands. What I'll probably do is, I think, build up over that way, because I think we start hitting plains and stuff, and then start building an island over there, and then I can end up tearing this stuff down and then move it all over. But of course that's gonna be a whole lot of work. So for now, this is kind of working for us. Oh, and these guys spawn down here. Outside of the evolved, ow, yes, thank you. Outside of the evolved Enderman, which is that guy right there. But these guys poison you. They're poisonous libel, and they're from Evilcraft. And they drop poison, here we go, that one dropped it. These poison sacks. So I found that rather interesting. Ended up coming down into here, and it's like, oh, hey, there's something down here. It's like, oh, hey, it looks like a dragonfly. Oh, isn't that just so cute? Ow, you just poisoned me. So, yeah, those are not good. But I am going to get work on a food island, because that is going to be our top priority, is actually getting some kind of food source up and running. And then I can worry about, you know, building additional islands and stuff like that, and then to kind of replace this failure of an island. So once I get the other island built up and get some farms and stuff in, I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I have our first island. I am definitely super happy with the way this has turned out. Granted, it needs work. There's lots of, you know, very squarish areas, but unfortunately, without Creative Flight, this is not, yeah, this is how it's gonna have to be. It was kind of a pain to do this, and then also not really being able to see what it looked like as I was putting it together. Yeah, we ended up with some very square things. So that is definitely something that we are going to have to work on later. I think there's Creative Flight in this one. I don't even remember what it was called. But we have this set up. We've got some trees that I've been harvesting. And then we've got the jungle tree, which hasn't grown yet. We've got wheat, we've got seaweed, we've got potatoes, melons, and pumpkins. These here give me about enough to make 15 pieces of dirt. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Granted, I am going to have to start using it for some food, though I've primarily been using the pumpkins as food, because if you combine a pumpkin with a bowl, you get pumpkin stew, which is fantastic. And then over here, I've got a nice little waterfall going here. Thought that was really awesome. And then I can sit over here and I can fish and get fish and all kinds of, other goodies. And then I also ended up doing the apple trees. So this is not going to stay here. In fact, what I might end up doing is I might move it over here and kind of disguise it as like a rock. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that, but that can be something for a little bit later. And then I spent one of the diamonds and I got a chisel. I couldn't resist. So we've got these trodden brick cobblestone for the pathway, and then I used these disarray horizontal and vertical for around the the actual garden area. So that is the progress that I've made so far on this island. I'm super happy with the way that this has turned out. This is the first time that I've done a floating island. So definitely super happy with the way that this has turned out. But the next thing I want to do is I want to get some quests done. Oh, and there's another one of these stupid guys. These guys. And the thing is that these are evolved ones. And so they're not afraid of water. They're not afraid of rain. Alright, die already. Thank you. Alright. And of course he doesn't drop anything. Go figure. Alright, so I got some things set up here. And I can definitely tell you that this... Yeah, because I think it's Better Questing 3. It's got some glitches. It's saying that I have this completed. But I've never actually made the Crucible. And it even says incomplete. But this is complete. And then, and then the other thing is that this is really glitched out. So it's like, what's going on here? Because these are duplicates. Because, like these ones, because over here it says I can get to mystical flora. But this is, not right. Because I can't get here. So it's a little confusing. I haven't quite decided to go ahead and reload the quest book because I don't know if that's going to fix it. And by reloading it, you can also end up messing it up. But what I want to do is I want to make, because these here, yeah, the grinders. So we needed to make 9 of these. And then if we come out of here, we should get a ding. Maybe. All right, go back. Basic resources, you. Okay, so it does, okay. It just didn't recognize it. Got it. All right. And then 9 of these will create the compressed one. So if we grab 9 of these wonderful stone grinders, because this is what's going to allow us to get the gravel and the sand. So that unlocks gravel. So 9 gravel. So grind cobblestone to turn it into gravel. And the thing is that the sand one's already going to be complete because I've been getting sand from the loot bags. And when I moved it all over here, it said I completed the quest. Like, alright, I haven't really completed it, but okay. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to need more food. Okay, so that completed that one. And then let's go ahead and make this crucible. There we go. So we've got a crucible. So now we've actually completed the quest. So if we come back, then we can come back here. It still says it's not complete. So it's a little glitchy, but you know what? We'll cope. Alright, so we got that one, and then the other one that I wanted to do for today was, actually 2 of them. The drying rack, which we just need 1 drying rack, and then the basic storage. The only thing we have left to do is a part chest. So let's look up what the part chest. So part chest. So we go like that, and voila, that one is done. So grab our loot chest, and then the drying rack. And I actually want to make several of these because a drying rack can actually come in really handy. So okay, so it takes 3 of those. So how many can we make? We can make 21. Let's make 12 of them. Why not? Okay, and then we got that one done. Woohoo! Oh, maybe? Oh. Oh, we're supposed to make monster jerky. Okay. All right. So with this, and then actually, let's part chest. Let's go ahead and plop the part chest down there. And then we need, do I have? Okay, I do. Sweet. So the drying racks, let's put these up here. 4, and then let's break that guy. And then we can put there. Okay, that covers that. And then we've got 2 more. There we go. And then we can make monster jerky. No, I don't want to actually eat it. All right, so there we go. So we've got monster jerky going. We've got the Crucible. And then let's go ahead and pop these guys open. So experience droplet. Okay. And a returning block of sticks. What? Okay. And a royal nugget. And what is a made for and from royals? And it's some kind of food from the statues mod. Okay. Interesting. Yep, and we are down here. Huh, I've never, returning block of sticks. Never heard of it, but okay. And then let's put the brick up there. And then we've got wood. Sweet. And then, so I can start getting some grinding done so that we can get some gravel and we can get some sand. And then, wrong button. Okay. And then, oh, and I also found a cheaty way to get mending moss. Sort of. I mean, granted, we still have to be able to get the bookcases or the bookshelf so we can get it. But I discovered if you come over here, and then I think I have it in tools. Because I know one of the ways is to put, some kind of receptacle on top of, like cobblestone or something like that in order to get basically the moisture to go over it. But I discovered you can make mossy stone brick with a chisel. And then with this, you can get the ball of moss. So now the only thing I need to do is actually make a bookcase. And I think we might actually have the stuff for it. Do we have any leather? We do have leather in here. And then I think in miscellaneous, we need 3. We need 3 books. And then we need 9 pieces of that. And then we need some wood. And so we can actually, we might actually be able to get another one now. I know we're kind of, we're kind of hitting time, so we'll get this one done, see if the monster jerky is done, and then we will call it an episode. All right. Where do we want to put this? Why not? We'll put it right here. And then we can grab the mending moss, right click, and we have mending moss. Look at that. Awesome. All right, so now we can go ahead and claim the loot chest. And that's awesome. Okay, so we've got that. We've got our loot chest. So let's go ahead and pop that open real quick. Spiky claws. Effective against soft materials. Oh, and it's evil craft. So definitely going to have to find out what to do with evil craft. There definitely seems to be a lot of rather interesting things in there. But we have, so those still haven't, I don't know how long it takes to make the monster. Oh, there we go. So we're sitting at, so it does take a little while. But yeah, so awesome. So we definitely made a lot of progress today. I'm going to continue grinding out the dirt upstairs, and then I'll probably also make some sand. Because we could probably end up adding some sand like around the little lake that's over here, which would, probably look really cool. So yeah, so definitely happy with the way that this is turning out today. So if you like this episode, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. and then hit that notification bell to let you know when I put out additional content. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.